Hello everyone, myself Tushan today working as Assistant Professor in Electrical Engineering Department of Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari. And the name of subject is Microprocessor and Microcontrollers, which comes in third year, sixth semester. Right now we are discussing the chapter number 1, that is Microprocessor Based System, and this is the module number 1.4. So now in this session we are going to talk about CISC and RISC processor. Now what is the CISC and RISC? We are going to see. First of all, we are going to study the CISC architecture. So CISC is acronomy, or CISC means that complex instruction set computers or computing. Okay, complex instruction set computers or computing. It is based on the concept of using very large instruction set having simple as well as complex instruction and making instruction set more flexible to keep the program length small as possible. We need to remind in CISC we are recording our instruction or length of our program as small as possible, because right now we are using complex instruction. That's why we are using complex instruction and the length of the program is going to be reduced. Okay, in CISC, complex instruction may take multiple cycle for execution, because our instruction are very much of complex. That's why it can take multiple cycle for execution of our single instruction. Now CISC instruction vary in size, okay, often specify in sequence of operation and can require serial, that is slow decoding algorithm. Because of its complexity, we required memory that is also specified with the sequence, and the complexity, due to the complexity of the instruction, we required slow decoding algorithm. Now they tend to have fewer register, and the register may be special purpose register. Over here we need to mention it a special purpose register, which restrict to the way in which they tend to be used. So for proper action of that register, or we can say proper role of the register, we require special purpose register for the CISC programs. Now in CISC there are many instructions that support memory references. Okay, for example, we can add memory content to the registers and so on. Okay, now CISC instructions set are designed to make advantages of microcode. Microcode, it means complex code that required less amount of size. Okay, to add the flexibility in instruction set, they support more and more complex addressing mode. That's how we can reduce the length of our program and reduce the uses of that memory. For example of CISC are Intel x86, Motorola 86000 series, then after DACVEX and etc. are the example of CISC architecture. Now RISC architecture. What is RISC architecture? That refer to reduce instruction set computers or computing. Reduce instruction sets computers or computing. So RISC microcomputers or microprocessor are very different than the CISC microprocessor. Okay, RISC can use concept of keeping the instruction set as simple as possible. Right now we are not discussing the size, but the instruction need to be as simple as possible to allow the processor or allow the microprocessor program to be written using only simple instructions. So we are not mentioning the length of the program. Length of the program in RISC architecture is going to be increased, and the simplicity of that instruction are going to be increased. Okay, so instruction are very much of simple in understanding to the microprocessor also. So the designer design RISC architecture considering the following parts. So which are: first one, that is the limited and simple instruction set. Second one, that is the large number of general purpose register, because we required large size of our computer to be stored, computer program to be stored. So to store the large size of program, we required large number of general purpose registers, or use of compiler technology to optimize the register uses. And third one, that is an emphasis of optimization of instruction pipelines. Okay, so these are the consideration which designer need to be mentioned in mind while referring to the RISC architecture. Now here are some features of RISC process. that are in RISC processor, there is an one instruction per machine cycle. Okay, we are over here one instruction per machine cycle because it is not that much amount of complex, it is very much of simple. So we require one instruction per machine cycle. Then after RISC machine instructions are not complicated. Okay, instructions are not complicated but are simple and can execute about as fast as microstructure on CISC machines. Okay, because in CISC we have complex instruction, in RISC we have easy instruction, but in CISC complex instruction take larger amount of time to decode it, and RISC simple instruction takes less amount of time to decode. The machine instructions are hardwired. Okay, machine instructions are hardwired. These instructions are executed faster than the instruction implemented on the microstructures. This architecture encourage the optimization of the register use so that frequently accomplished operands mainly remains in the high speed storage to implement register to register operation. Okay, for this RISC processor provide multiple set of register. RISC provide multiple set of registers. Now RISC processor provide limited number of instruction which simplifies the designer and control unit. And RISC processor uses simple addressing mode. Simple addressing mode also defined in RISC. Although all the instruction use simple register addressing, and RISC processor use simple instruction formation, fixed instruction length. Okay, simple instruction formation with fixed length of it. Simple instruction with fixed length. The instruction length is aligned on the word boundaries, field location, and especially on optocode are fixed. Now, because of this, they provide following benefits, which are the benefits of RISC. That is, with fixed field, opcode, decoding, and register operand addressing can occur simultaneously. It is simplify the design and control units. Instruction fetches is optimized since word length unit are fetched. To speed up instruction execution, RISC used the interruption pipelining. Interruption pipelining. And for example of RISC, that is ARMS, then after ATMELs, then after 8051 family, AVR, MIPS, PIC, etc. are the families of RISC architecture. Now comparison of RISC and CISC. So further processor may be designed with the features from both the types. So we can also use CISC architecture and IRSC architecture. Therefore, the boundaries between RISC and CISC architecture has become blurred. It means it is blurred or varnished in recent years. So figure shows the architectural distinction or definitions of the RISC and CISC. Let's see the figure first. So here is the block diagram of RISC architecture with hardwired control and sleep instruction caches and data caches. And over here we can see the CISC architecture with the commander and micro command control and undefined caches. Okay. So here we have the main memory which is directly connected with the data caches and data path, and also this is the hardwired control unit where we can write or read our programs, instructions caches and main memory. Over here this is all in closed loop. Over here we have already programmer that is already given to the instructions or memory that is given by the control unit, and that is given to the instruction data path, and through that caches and main memory. So it is also bidirectional conversion of the data. So there is an undefined caches for holding both, that is RISC and CISC instruction and data. Therefore, they have to share the same path. This is the same path. They have to share the same path for the instruction and data as well. Whatever instruction we are going to provide from the program and whatever the data that is going to be processed or transferred from one place to another have only one definite path. Next, hardware control is found in the most RISC processor, while the traditional CISC processor use micro command controller. Thus, the control memory is needed in this CISC processor. This may significantly slow down the instruction execution. The modern CISC processor may also hardwired control. So split catch and hardwired control are not excessive in RISC machines. Not excessive in RISC machines. Let us compare the characteristics of RISC and CISC processor. So let's see the comparison between CISC and RISC. So instruction size varies. Instruction size is going to be variable, and in RISC it is going to be fixed. Instruction length may be 1 byte, 2 byte, 3 byte, or 4 byte, but in RISC we have only 4 byte. Number of instructions are more, number of instructions are less in the specific given of bytes. Okay. Instruction decoding, that is serial, that is slow decoding, and easy and quick decoding, because it have complex instruction and it have simple instructions. Now instruction semanticization variable varies from sample to sample, that is varies from sample simple to complex, because the complexity of that instruction we can already define by the users, and possibly may dependent operation for the instruction, and almost always one simple operation in RISC because of the simple of the instruction. 6.1, that is the addressing mode, that is support complex addressing mode, and complex addressing mode are systemized, or we can say we can break down the complex addressing mode and simplified in its software. Instruction execution speed, so slow speed because of the complex instruction, and medium speed because of the simple instruction. Next, instruction execution by microprogram, complex instruction taking multiple cycle, because the instruction is very much of complex, so time required to decode it is larger as compared to in the RISC. So by hardware simple instruction taking 1 second, we can complete one instruction in 1 second also. Registers, so few register are usual required, and special purpose register are required, and many register are required, but general purpose register are required. Memory references, that is combined with operation in many different type of instruction, and not combined with operation, that is load, thereafter store or architectures. Then after hardware, so complicated hardware in CSC and simpler hardware in RISC. Then after hardware design focus, take advantage of micro-coded implementations, and take advantage of implementation with one pipeline and more microcode. Memory access, so frequently memory access and rarely memory access. Then after instruction format, field placement varies, and regular consistent placement of fields. Then after pipeline did, not pipeline did, or less pipeline did, while in RISC it is highly pipeline did. Conditional jump, that is conditional jump is usually based on status register bit, but can be based on the bit anywhere in the memory because of its simplicity. Compiler, that is simple compiler we required, and complicated compiler required because large number of register, that is general purpose register we are going to use. Example are ARMS 8051, ATMEL, then after AVR, and etc. Where the example of RISC, that has Intel x86, Motorola 68000 series, and all that. This is all about the comparison between RISC and CISC characteristics. That's it for this lecture, and this is the end of chapter number 1. From next video lecture, we are going to start our chapter number 2. If you find any kind of query in this video, then please ask me in comment section. Thank you.